On this week's episode of Special Conditions 193, Justin and I talk about
Mega Pokemon.
Mega Audino. Mega Pokemon. From Mega Evolutions, we discuss the new mechanic versus the old mechanic. We talk about this Delibird. Yeah. Whoop, I took it away. You don't know what it is. You got to listen to the podcast now. You could probably pause it and look, but you probably still don't know what it is. So you got to listen to the podcast. You got to hang out with us. You got to interact. Justin, what else did we talk about?
The government ripped off Pokemon. There's another Prismatic Evolutions box that's got me all riled up and upset. And that was pretty much
because it doesn't have Prismatic in it?
Weird. And then next week, we're going to talk about all of your vending card show woes.
Yes, we didn't have Lane on this episode. He didn't want to hang out tonight. So once we get him back, we will connect with all of that stuff like we had discussed previously last week, because I have feelings. I'm sure he has feelings. Justin, I don't know if he's got feelings, but he's got a heart. I know that.
No feelings.
This episode of Special Conditions is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community of supporters on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. You can support us over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor. With tiers as low as $1 a month, you can help support a collective of hardworking, part-time creators that have a passion for Pokemon and podcasting here at the Pokemon Professor Network. What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 193 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. I am one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I am joined by my co-host, Justin Keller. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. We started to do workout challenge at the gym, so I'm making extra effort to go to the gym now. I'm tracking everything that I eat. It is quite the endeavor.
Wow, that's incredible, Justin. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I start hockey tomorrow, so I will be
a little shaved ice action.
Yeah, I will be back on the ice sooner than I thought, and I haven't skated since the ACs or whatever keep the ice cold broke in the middle of our season.
Oh no!
Last year, or maybe earlier this year. I don't even know. It's been quite some time. It's been since before summer. It's been at least 4 or 5 months since I've skated, so I'm going to be a little rusty for sure. But I'm excited to get back on that physical activity grind.
Yeah, because sometimes it's to get your mind right, you have to get your body right. And
yep.
Sometimes you just have to have the willpower to do one, and then it makes the other one better. So it's kind of crazy how it works.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So that's all that matters.
So what do we got on today's show?
Yes. We're going to bring back card of the day. Today we're going to talk about Mega Audino EX from Fates Collide. We've got some news. Justin wants to share some news. And then I know last episode we talked a big game about vending and card show talk. Lane can't join us, and I wanted him to be a part of it. So we'll save that for the next show that Lane is with us. Hopefully it's next week. So stay tuned to that. I am very excited because I have a lot of things I want to share, and we'll get to it when we get to it. So just hang tight. If you came for that stuff, just hang on. we'll be back as soon as possible for that.
Yes. And Lane, if you're listening to this, what's up?
And then we'll also talk about the new mega set and just look at some of the new megas. And
I don't know about you, I'm digging the art of some of these megas.
I think they look pretty cool. I think, yeah. I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. All right. So to start, what?
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say to start, we can talk about the card of the day.
Yes.
Unless you want to do something different, Justin.
Oh, I was just going to show you these playmats that I picked up at it was a convention I went to for a Star Wars thing, and I just thought they were pretty cool. I thought you would appreciate them. This one is...
Are you going to use these playmats, Justin?
Eventually. I have so many playmats, but I couldn't pass these up. Look at these guys. It is... For audio listeners, it is a cartoonized version of the gold silver map from Johto.
So Goldenrod radio is there? Or
Yes,
Goldenrod
there's
Tower?
like the Burn Tower with Ho-Oh.
Ooh.
You know, there's the legendary beasts. There's the Miltank.
Is Delibird in there?
Let's see.
I know you're teasing it, Justin. Where is it? Is it not in there?
Okay, I gotta look. It's hard to look in reverse. Let's see. Where was Delibird in the map?
I have no idea.
There's a bunch of Corsolas. There's Tentacool, Wooper, Steelix, all the fighting Pokemon.
No Delibird? Psh, I would return it.
May not be a Delibird.
I would return it.
But there's the shiny Gyarados from the Lake of Rage. That's what I really got it for.
Okay, that's cool.
That's like super nostalgic for me because it's like, oh, red Gyarados, just like they had different colored Pokemon in the anime. This is before like shinies were a thing to me. Shinies obviously existed, but I didn't know what they were. And so then I also got the Kanto version of the playmat.
Oh, so Delibird's on this one.
Yes.
That is
look
incredible.
at my boy. Look at my boy Arcanine.
Ooh, it's a good doggo. So many
Yes.
Pokemon in the water.
There's Snorlax blocking the path. There's Onyx. There's Giovanni with all like the Nidoking, Rhydon, Nidoqueen, Dugtrio. There's Erica with Victory Bell and Vileplume. There's Sabrina with all the psychic Pokemon. There's Misty with her water Pokemon. Brock with Onyx and Geodude. I just think it's a really fun style and map. And it'll be coming to a locals near you.
Ooh.
Did you pick up anything cool recently? Not, you don't have it on you, but I'm just curious.
As far as like things that I've picked up that are cool, I purchased something which let me look really quickly in my messages on eBay. Just give me 1 second because I didn't pay much for it.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Bear with me here while I search.
The magic of editing, I can make this shorter.
Okay. So the seller I bought it from just said, hey, this is a piece made in China. The company is called Comic Arts. I'm not sure who is the artist of the product, but I do know it's made in China. The grading isn't legit since it's a metal card, but it is in a slab for protection. 10 is given to all the Comic Arts with the same letters on the top part. If you're interested in more of these, I have listed. Usually you'd have to purchase a blind box to pull a random one, and these are just the ones I have currently. I hope I answered your questions. So thank you to 125 Sparky with 2 Y's. But the card... Oh.
You're okay.
I don't know if you can you see me still?
Yes.
Okay. Because it says Adam, poor connection. All right. All right, so now that we're back from that internet glitch, this is the back of the card. It kind of looks wild, like it's a
Kind of like
Pokemon.
hand drawn almost.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Pokemon, or like that's the only art style I can like know by it. But it's in there. It's heavy. It's
Oh, interesting.
and like you know, it says Delibird on it. It's got a 10.
Yeah.
But like, look at the art style. Like,
Oh.
what kills me
It's
is
the-
the fact that like you can't tell how gorgeous this card is just by seeing it. Like, if you could just hold it, it feels like
Are you saying you're
it's
thinking
a
about
comic.
taking it out of the slab?
No, not at all.
Oh,
I
okay.
like it better in here. It feels better. I mean, it's wide, so it doesn't fit in like a PSA slab. It's shorter. It's fatter. It doesn't really fit in anything, but it's so cool. This is probably my favorite piece that I have as far as Delibird art goes. Just wicked cool. And what did I get? I paid $15 for it.
Very cool.
Like I'm not ashamed to say that I spent $15 on it. But there's like a crazy there's a crazy Zapdos that's on there. Looks so sick. Like there's Ekans, Goldeen, the Azumarill looks so nice. I'm gonna try to share it really quickly, but Azumarill looks fantastic.
That is incredible.
And I know I showed it really quickly, but the Zapdos is even more intense.
Oh, that's electric. Get it?
Yeah, boogie woogie woogie.
No, that is pretty sick.
Really, words don't describe how cool these look, and obviously ones that have sold previously were Mewtwo and like Rayquaza, stuff like that. Like those ones are pricier because people are willing to pay more for that.
Sure.
Delibird is no one really likes it but me, so I'm okay with that. Don't everybody listening to this podcast go liking Delibird all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah, I mean it's just you and one other guy that battle out for on eBay, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's actually frustrating when I have to like fight for it. I'm just like, if I've got the 10, I'm not fighting again. Like I don't need a second one. But if somebody puts it up there and like there's like 0 bids on it, okay, I'll go after it. But you outbid me, I'm okay. I will survive. I will sleep at night knowing that I have one already.
Yeah, I do feel like there's more people that like Iron Bundle than like Delibird.
I think that's new. I think a lot of people came into that realization later in the game. And I think part of it probably is because they saw the sweater on one of the casters. I forget his name. Pardon me. But this was last year. I think it's Ethan. I want to say Ethan. Ethan Higgy?
Higgy, the one that lives in
Higgy,
Japan?
Yes. He had the Delibird with the sequins on its eyes. So if they flip up, it's awake. If they flip down, he's sleeping. I'm like, oh, it's so cool.
It is very cool. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
For an ice type, it's pretty cool. All right, Justin, let's get into the card of the day. Card of the day. Pa, 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 pa. What did he just say? Pa, 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 da. Yeah, that's my intro. I just made it up just now. So it's Mega Audino EX from Fates Collide. And you know what's crazy is that they don't have a full art for this. It's just a mega. It's just a mega. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just a mega. This is number 85. Sorry, 85 in the set. So megas back then are a little different. So you have to evolve, and it says, when one of your Pokemon becomes a Mega Evolution Pokemon, your turn ends. Does that sound fun? Does that sound exciting? No, it doesn't.
Sorry, there's a train.
No, it's okay. So they do have the EX rule. So when it's knocked out, they take 2 prize cards, blah, 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 blah. And it evolves from Audino. Back then, power creep wasn't a thing, so 220 hit points was pretty decent back then. And all the mega cards had the Japanese mega move on them. Like the attacks were in Japanese, and on the Japanese versions, they were in English. So I thought that was like super, super cool. And just, it was the first time we saw anything like that. And I was just blown away. And like now with the new ones, we don't have that. So I think it feels like it makes these ones more sought after. I really like the old style megas because they felt so much different. Like the new ones now are just plain Jane. They look like normal EXs. I'm going to say it. I mean, I had to. They just look like normal EXs with a little splash of, hey, here's some colors that pop with the card. Like, here's Lucario. Bright red and bright blue go together. Here's Kangaskhan.
I will say
light blue and light orange go together.
It took me longer to find this Mega Audino card than I care to admit. But wow, that's for a mega card, that's relatively cheap, I feel like.
Yeah, I think like raw, it's like $10, something like that. It's not expensive at all.
Like back in the day, they weren't expensive either. But we had like that boom of all those cards, and it just felt like all the megas were going up in price too, and so I didn't know.
I mean, all the megas are going up in price.
Yeah.
And this one is not.
Okay, I guess the highest this one saw was $10. So.
Well, I think that's near mint is going to be that range.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And so like a PSA 10 is going for $120-ish. So, it's up there for sure. I don't know. I really like this card. I mean, it's just touching its face. It's like, oh, hey, I'm right here.
Like, oh, I'm just so cute. Look at me in my bubbles as I magical symphony you to death.
I hope no one mega symphonies. It says if you played a supporter this card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It did 110 base damage, which nothing really to shake a stick at. Yeah, but that's what we got. I mean, I really enjoy this card. I enjoy the mega cards in general, and.
So look forward to more content like this on our socials. You can find us on Instagram, Pokemon Professor Network, and we'll be posting it up, and we'll try to post up, like what the cards are going for. Sometimes it'll be a cheaper card, sometimes it'll be a more expensive card, and the trend has caught on. It just kind of depends.
Yeah. All right, Justin, bring us into the news.
About megas.
Oh, wait, we're talking about megas? Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right. We should segue into the newer megas that we were talking about.
The newer megas.
And just even like on the Pokemon.com website, they make a huge deal out of the colors.
Yeah,
it's not about the Pokemon. It's not about the Pokemon. It's about the colors. Look at the colors.
There's so many colors.
Look at the graffiti.
I know you're not a fan of it, but I love colors.
And why are they like superheroes? That's the vibes I'm getting. It's like, look at Lucario. He is Spider-Man in between an alley, like jumping up. Like, what is he doing in the alley? I don't know.
He's beating people up. So, okay, I mean, you bring up good points, but I think it's kind of trying to play into, I don't know, maybe themes from the upcoming Legends ZA game. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. If the ZA game has the colors that pop like this, then that would make sense. But we don't know because I haven't seen anything. I mean, I honestly haven't seen much
Yeah,
gameplay.
we've seen the trailer, but like that's about it. But yeah, no, I love just how slick they make the website look, and you can like click on these cards and look at them closer.
Oh wow!
This Mega Lucario, it does Aura Jab for a single fighting, 130 damage, attach up to 3 basic fighting energy cards. You can discard pile to your bench Pokemon any way you like. It is a stage 1 with 340 HP. You were saying a blender card?
Yeah, there's a blender A-Spec that lets you put 5 of anything into the discard.
My goodness.
So you can put like 3 fighting energies. You can put the Mega Lucario in there and then Night Stretcher it up. And you're like, hey.
And then for 2 fighting, it does Mega Brave for 270 damage.
I think we're at the point now where HP is going to get to is getting to a level of, whoa, you have to 2-shot me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just keeps going up. So, like, this Mega Gardevoir, stage 2, only 20 more hit points, 360. It's a psychic. It's weak to dark, has overflowing wishes. For each of your bench Pokemon, search your deck for basic psychic energy card and attach it to that Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And then Mega Symphonia for a single psychic 50 times. This deck does 50 damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So, I don't know. Gardevoir is still cracked.
Still cracked. Yep. And it's wild too because Gardevoir's already good. So you just gave it this extra added benefit where you can now run like 2 of these and 2 EXs and just play the game however you feel fit.
But
yes, there is the negative benefit of, or the con of, if one of these gets knocked out, your opponent gets 3 prize cards.
Yeah, so
that's brutal.
The set official releases this Friday, which you may have already seen the cards at your local pre-release, or places get it early. And but you wanted more HP. How about the highest HP we've ever seen printed on a card? 380 for Mega Venusaur EX. Did you think we'd ever get to this day? We get to 380?
Yes. Yep.
Now I'm just waiting for a 400. This is going to be like a Whale Lord or something.
Oh, that'll be like they'll come out with Mega Blissey.
Oh my! And
it'll literally be the highest HP Pokemon just in general. Or Mega Wailord. It's twice the size with twice the blubber.
Yeah, so this Venusaur has the ability Solar Transfer. As often as you like during your turn, you may use this ability. Move a basic grass energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. Seems decent, and has Jungle Dump. 240 damage for 4 grass energies. Heal 30 damage from those Pokemon.
So I feel like I just took one of those. I just took a Jungle Dump. Oh, that's so good.
And then we're not continuing the trend. We're going back down in HP.
All right, Mega Kangaskhan EX. Ooh, this is a Mega Pokemon. 300 hit points. Ability is Run Errand. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may use this ability. Draw 2 cards. You can't use more than 1 Run Errand ability each turn. So this is cool just to, in general, like have something that lets you draw cards. I remember, isn't there a Cricketune V that let you draw until you had 4 cards if it was in the active?
Yes.
So this is similar to that. So like I could see.
Take me back to the days of Cricketune V.
Take me back to those days. Rapid Fire Combo. Combo. For 3 colorless energies, it does 200 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 50 more damage for each heads.
My.
So this could see some sort of play. It is a true basic. Even though I feel like you'd have to Mega Evolve. Because, like...
I'm not going to lie. I don't love Mega Basics. I don't love that idea. It doesn't mean I wouldn't play it. It's just I don't know. It's just a vibes thing.
So let me look. The old Kangaskhan that was Mega, you had to evolve it. You literally had to evolve it
From regular Kangaskhan.
from regular Kangaskhan.
And remember,
Well,
folks,
Kangaskhan EX.
these megas give up 3 prizes if they're knocked out.
Yep. It's got 3 retreat cost times 2 weakness to fighting. So 1 Aura Jab will put this with, 40 hit points left. So be careful.
Yeah, so
I could see. Can you put Hero's Cape on this thing? Put Hero's Cape on it. It's got 400 hit points. Rapid fire. Let's go. I could see this being used in Eels or like with Dynamo and Electric to be able to ramp it up with energies really quickly.
Yeah.
That's what I got. And I think Venusaur does well at some point because of the new grass stadium. Gardevoir's going to do well, period. I don't know how well Lucario literally comes out swinging. Lucario EXs. So just because they put him in a Mega doesn't necessarily mean he's good. And his weakness is Psychic. So that's difficult. Because the amount of Monkey Dory's just going to attack it and do like 120.
Well, I mean, those aren't the only Mega cards. We also have this from Justin Basil's website. And, it's kind of sad. Because, this is probably one of the last things that he did before he passed.
Yeah.
I know it was real tough for both Adam and I. Because we had used so much of his stuff, interacted with him online. He would tune into our streams back when we were streaming the podcast. But, anyways, here's the full set list. Now this is in Japanese. There's not really high-res scans of the English cards yet, since the set doesn't release until 2 days after we're recording this.
But it's probably in Walmart right now.
I thought about going to Walmart today. I was like, no, I don't want to waste my time.
I went to 2 Walmarts today, and there was nothing. Actually, it looked like my local Walmart was restocked. But there's just a crap ton of the Mew and Gardevoir decks, like the League Battle or whatever, like the good ones are, and then a ton of just the like Ampharos and like the normal EX deck, and then a ton of like the level 2 with like Quaxquavel and Meowscarada. I was like, what is this? Why is there so much stock of those and nothing else?
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to slowly scroll through, shout out any Pokemon you think is interesting. We're just talking about the arts right now. Like, there's a Mega Camerupt. Oh, man, I really like this Centiskorch where he's, like, all menacing. He's got the giant flaming X.
I like the Sizzlepede. Look at it. It's coming out of a grate.
Sizzlepede? Oh.
I wonder if there happens to be somebody walking by that's in a skirt because its eyes are looking up.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just saying.
Right, I need you to use your photoshopping skills and do this.
Okay.
Just for the intents of the old
meme
card, not for any appropriate reasons. All right. Oh.
Listen, I love the Scorbunny and the Raboot cards. They look so cool. But the Cinderace card is just kind of like, meh, it's kicking a ball of fire.
Like, we're sitting in an alley.
Single Cinderace is kicking a fireball.
Yeah.
They got to design something better. Yeah, right? So, I guess it is good to highlight the other Megas. You said Mega Camerupt, Mega Abomasnow is
Mega
here.
Abomasnow is here. And we're going to, after we go through this list, we're going to come back to the translations and read those out. Ooh, I'm excited for Mega Manectric just because I love my doggos, and I have the old version of this card. And the full art? Yeah, it had a full art.
Then there's a Mega Absol as well.
There's another Kadabra. We don't get many Kadabra cards.
I like the Grumpig. It looks pretty sweet.
Lucario again. Yes, the Mega Absol. I think it's a fun art. It's cool.
Mega Mawile. That one's pretty good. Then there's Mega Latios EX. Again, this is a basic.
Dragon. Delibird. Oh, wait.
Listen, I watched somebody open up a pack and they pulled a Delibird, and I was very, very sad. Because I was like, I wanted that to be me. Yeah. And like some people had gone to pre-release when I had gotten to the show last weekend, and I'm like, oh man, you got Mega Lucario. I was like, do you have any Delibird? And they're like, no. What a missed opportunity.
Yeah, so just to show how, this is the most comprehensive, easy to look at list for cards. That's what was incredible. And then they would also have translations of the cards. So we're going to go read the other megas that were in this set. We got to scroll down here. Mega Camerupt. For 1 fire, roasting heat, 80 plus damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is burned. This attack does 160 more damage. So 240 total. And then for 1 fire and 3 colors, Volcano Meteor, 280. Can't speak. 280 damage. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. It's a stage 1, 340 hit points. So
yeah, I don't know if that'll see too much play.
It's your classic. I'm a fire Pokemon. I hit hard, but I require too much maintenance to actually use.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean?
Abomasnow might be good.
All right, so we're scrolling down. Mega Abomasnow. For 2 waters, Avalanche Hammer, 100 times damage. Discard the top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 100 damage for each basic water energy card discarded in this way. For 3 waters, Frost Barrier, 200 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this attack does 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance.
So you do 200 damage, and then he takes 30 less damage.
Mm-hmm. He's got 350 cool. HP for stage 1.
Play that with the Bronzor or the Bronzong from what is it? Prismatic. It has an ability that reduces 10 damage done to all your Pokemon. So you just stack your whole bench of those, and then this guy in the active. Oh, I swing at you. Yes, minus 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 70 damage, and I have 350 hit points. Don't worry, when you think you're about to knock me out, I'll just use Professor Turos and scoop it up.
Yeah, so then we got Mega Manectric, and he's a stage 1, 330 hit points. For double lightning, Flash Ray, 120 damage. Your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage under this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon.
Ooh, so you're going to need to play some sort of evolution Pokemon.
Triple Lightning, Riot Blaster, 200 plus damage. You may discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 130 more damage. So
330 damage?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's all about the big blasting.
I mean, it still doesn't knock out Abomasnow. And it still doesn't knock out Mega Camerupt.
Ugh. Don't remind me. I need him to be good.
It also doesn't one-shot Mega Gardevoir.
I don't need your statistics.
Do you need me to keep going?
No. Okay, we already talked about Mega Lucario.
You know what it does knock out? It does knock out like Graveyard, Xerneas, Grumpig, Jinx.
It knocks out Absol.
Yeah, it knocks out Absol.
Yeah, Mega Absol. For 1 dark and 1 colorless. Doom period. If your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 6 damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out.
I think that's fairly easy with Monkey Dories. I
What
think
about
it's something you should definitely
yeah.
be scared of. I could see this being used with
I mean,
Monkey
doesn't
Dories.
Dragapult play 6 damage counters?
It does. But I don't know if that would.
I don't know. I don't think
Okay,
you could
it could.
tech this in, but
You
maybe
could, because you're already teching in Monkey Dory.
that's fair.
So you could put 3 on 2 different Pokemon. They swing at you, and then you drop this. You retreat that, and you can Crispin or something. I don't know, because you'd have to be able to power it up in one turn.
Mm.
See it being done.
All right, we're moving along. Mega Mawile EX for double steal, greedily devour. This attack does 80 damage for each prize card you have taken. Interesting.
So it gets better the longer the game goes.
So let's say you took 4 prizes. 4 times 80 is 320.
That's insane. That's really good.
And then, so it's a basic at 270 hit points. And the second attack is double metal and a colorless. Big Bite, 260 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it before this attack does damage, this attack does 30 damage instead. Interesting.
So you want to just use that to put tons of damage and pressure on a Pokemon. You don't want to have it have 30 hit points or any damage counters on it, or else it just does 30, and then you cry yourself to sleep.
All right. Let's see. Speaking of crying, is Mega Latias any good? It is a basic, 280 hit points, dragon type, strafe, 1 colorless, 40 damage. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched. Classic. And then fire, psychic, colorless, illusory impulse. Ugh, it's hard to say. 300 damage. Discard all energy from this Pokemon.
Is that good enough though? Like, because you can attach 1 energy, you can strafe, and you can send up Klefki. Then your opponent's basic Pokemon have no abilities.
I don't know. It doesn't seem good enough to me. It seems like, especially
And
if you
then next turn you can
Crispin.
Next turn you can Crispin and get it like ready to go, so you can hit hard, very hard, turn 2. Turn 1, unfortunately, if you go second, you still can only strafe.
Oh, the best Mega Delibird.
Mega Delibird. All right, what's Delibird do? I think first off,
colorless.
Can I just say its base card is beautiful. It's very fall. It's got foliage going. But like the trees are completely yellow orange. It's beautiful, and it's just like a pastel art. It looks very nice, and he's holding onto the sack, and he's just casually walking across.
Nayo Kimura.
I don't know. They did a bang up job. That's all I'm saying. And it's really cool. Like, I have to go find a trail now. Foliage season. I have to go find a trail that looks similar to this, and then try to get a picture of Delibird.
Are your trees already turning yellow?
Yep. Not completely. It's just, some of the trees are changing. It's not all of them yet. I'll send you some foliage pictures, because I know
it was 98 yesterday.
Yeah, I know Lured Up everybody likes to season. And we can't forget there are new supporters like Lillie's Determination. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards.
We didn't read what Delibird does.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got excited.
For 1 colorless fast gift, if you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And then Gentle Slap for 2 colorless, 30 damage.
I think I just put 1 in my deck just to have.
Yeah.
I have 1 Delibird and I have 1 Iron Bundle.
There you go.
I think that's the trick. You got to have one iron bundle and one Delibird. If you go first, you can use the attack, and you can go get any card you want. That's like an instant setup.
Okay, what card were you reading?
Oh, Lily's Determination.
Oh, yes.
So shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. Which it's been a while, and I mean a Mawile, a Mega Mawile, since we've had a card that allows you to shuffle your hand in and draw 6. Because all we've had this entire time is Iono.
Yeah.
Like that's what everybody was using. So now we get this. So draw
But
6 cards.
it gets better.
If you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, so meaning at the beginning of this game, this card is amazing because it says draw 8 cards instead. So it's a shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 8.
Yeah, so if you start out with a crap hand and you're going second, play this and you're already have card advantage.
Now there is a way to curb the power early on, and that's taking a Duskull, evolving it into Dusclops, and then knocking it out and placing damage counters somewhere. So then they have a prize. So then it's just as 6 cards. And then there's also Wally's Compassion. Heal all damage from one of your Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. If you healed any damage in this way, put all energies attached to that Pokemon into your hand. I'd rather just use Turos.
Like pick it up out of play?
Yeah, like the way that works, it like the best way possible. I don't even know if that matters if you played this, because in Baxcalibur Chen Pao, but utilizing with, because then yes they would go to your hand and you could dump them back down, but if your deck is all about using superior energy retrieval, you want them in the discard, so it doesn't actually matter. I don't know, this doesn't scream like amazing to me, like the Lily's card, Lily's Determination.
Yeah. Well, did you see they reprinted Ultra Ball?
Did they really?
Yeah. It has a new set block.
Ooh, okay.
Ultra Ball's here to stay. Let's see some of the other cards.
Premium
Suspicious
Power
Clock.
Pro.
Okay, you go first. Premium Power Pro.
Right. During this turn, attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage.
Ooh.
Now that's just an item, okay, Justin? So
it's a sports drink.
it is. It's a Powerade. It's Orange Crush You.
There we go.
So again, it's Premium Power Pro. Again, during this turn, attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, Justin, I want to reread it again just to be annoying, but
yes,
that means you can play more than one. So if you go first and your opponent has a Latias EX Mega, you could potentially do an additional 120 damage just by dropping 4 of these and then doing whatever your attack is. Let that sink in.
I see.
Did you let it sink in? How did it make you feel?
Nervous.
All right.
Okay.
Rare candy. What does rare candy do, Justin? You should read Repel. I'm just saying, like.
Well, here.
You know,
I
we
am
have
going
Iron Bundle.
switch over to this one instead. I'm going to switch over to Pokebeach just to make sure we have everything.
But you should definitely read Repel. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
Repel. Item. Your opponent switches are active with one of their bench Pokemon. It's an item. That sounds good.
Why won't they give us Warp Point or Escape Rope? Why won't they give us that back? They're trying so hard to not give it to us. They're like, here's a Repel. It works the same way Iron Bundle does.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I do want to read this Strange Clock, though. Strange Clock. Devolve one of your evolved psychic Pokemon by returning any number of evolution cards on it to your hand. That Pokemon can't evolve this turn. That is strange. I guess you could, remove damage counters, right? B, if you want to change it from Mega Gardevoir to the Gardevoir EX, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Now, I don't know if that's how you actually want to play this card, but, you can do tricky things like that.
I mean, it is a tricky gym.
Oh. Speaking of gyms,
I had to.
Surfing Beach is a stadium. Once during each player's turn, that player may switch their active water Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty good stadium for Chen Pao, if I may say so myself here.
Okay, what is Risky Ruins? It's another stadium. Whenever either player puts a non-dark basic Pokemon onto their bench, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Oh my.
That one's scary.
Okay. Pokemon Center Lady, it's never really great. But I have to read it because it says, heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon and it recovers from all special conditions.
I was waiting for it. This episode is going to be called Pokemon Center Lady. Do it, Pokemon go. Center Lady. Can you just label it? Do it, Pokemon Center Lady.
Yeah.
Because of Chit saying, "Do it, lady. Do it, lady. Do it. Do it."
You know what this card art reminds me of? What
does that card art remind you of, Justin?
You know the meme where the guy is going like this with a butterfly? He's wearing the glasses.
Yes.
Yes, that's what it reminds me of. Okay, Mega Signal. Search your deck for... It's an item. Search your deck for one Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. Reveal it. Put it to your hand. Seems decent. Kind of like Tag Call.
Yeah.
Mystery Garden is another stadium. Once during each player's turn, the player may discard one energy card from their hand. If they do, that player draws cards until they have as many cards in hand as they have Psychic Pokemon in play. What is it with Psychic Pokemon in this set?
They want Psychic to be so good. They're making it like, here's Lucario. There is potential for this card to do very well, and then they're like, yeah, but we've got to keep it in check, and we've got to make sure that Gardevoir just still stays on top.
See, this is my favorite one just because it's ridiculous, and I don't know how it really comes into play. It's the Lieutenant Surge's dealings. And it says, it's a supporter, and Lieutenant Surge like reaching out his hand, and he's like, ask your opponent if both players may draw a prize card. If yes, both players draw a prize card. If no, draw 4 cards. Like, what? What a supporter card is that?
So I think...
I mean, I guess it's like essentially a draw 4.
It's a way to trick someone into thinking that, like, that's a good idea. To say, like, ooh, my Mega Mawile does more damage now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, is there any scenario where you would want to draw a prize card if you're the opponent? if they haven't like attacked yet, rather than
No,
draw
and
4.
I think them drawing 4 cards is not a big, like, as big of a deal as it may seem. Like,
yeah, but have
I
we ever
guess
even had a draw 4?
no, it's been draw 3. I'm sure
Yeah,
we
so
have
that's
had a draw 4, but I don't know. I can't recall.
no, I don't think we have. I think it's always like shuffle into your deck. It's never straight
Oh
up
yeah, like a
add 4
judge. Yeah,
cards
okay.
to your hand. I mean, I might be wrong, but
It's just a different math we haven't seen before.
Mhm.
I guess this could work with like and so trainers aren't allowed to just kind of like win or like tie through like gambling means. So like you can't flip a coin, you can't, rock paper scissors or whatever that ruling was. But if you both have one prize and time is called, you can be like, I'll play this. I'll have a better chance at beating you if I can draw 4 cards. But if we both take a prize, it's a draw. So I think it would come into play in like higher stakes tournaments. But I don't know why anyone would want to toy around with something like that.
yeah. Okay. Oh, we got to talk about Forest of Vitality. Another stadium. I feel like there's so many stadiums in this set. Each player's grass Pokemon can evolve into another grass Pokemon during the turn they play those Pokemon. Kind of wild. Except you can't evolve a Pokemon during your first turn.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean that you can. I think that means you can just go from like, Bulbasaur to Ivysaur. Like in the same turn, like you can drop like Bulbasaur and then evolve it.
Which is cool. I kind of like that. Speeding up, like the stage 2 decks and, other, trying to make grass relevant.
Listen, I think something with Spidops is going to be something. I bought a whole bunch of, I mean, they were only $1, but I bought a whole bunch of the full art ones just because they're like weird and orange looking. I like the color of it.
Then we have Fighting Gong. Search your deck for a basic fighting Pokemon or a basic fighting energy card. Reveal it and put it to your hand. Shuffle your deck.
Ooh. Remember the psychic
it's an
crystal?
item. It's an item. Oh.
Yeah, remember the psychic crystal? Where you just play 4 because you can search for a psychic Pokemon or
see, I like
psychic energy.
Fire crystal, but that was different. That was just fire energy. Okay. They reprinted boss's orders, no surprise. But is it a new set stamp? G. What is everything else? I. Okay, so it didn't get a new set stamp. Okay, Ace Roll's Mischief. You can only use this card if your opponent has 2 or fewer prize cards remaining. Choose one of your Pokemon and play. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. So I think depending on the meta, this could be like important for extending the game another turn. Right?
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It just seems good to prevent, if it's just like an obvious KO, to be able to prevent it. So I don't know. We'll have to play around with it and see if it's actually any good. But I'm thinking it could be like a one of in a deck.
Yeah, that actually is like very nice.
Okay. I think that's all we wanted to talk about in that set. There's a bunch of other cards. I mean, we talked about Delibird. That's all we really needed to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's no Arcanine, so
I know.
That's
okay. I had one in the Destined Rivals set, so that's all I can ask for.
Hey, Justin, let's take a break. And we are back. Thank you so much for that. I am hydrated, so I didn't dehydrated, you know. We're going to talk some little housekeeping real quick, just to get that out of the way. Huge thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith, and a big thank you to our gym leaders, Ben, Espion Willow, Herbert, Matthew, and Sushi Slayer, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Xander, Monkey Bread, and Kate the Cons. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, special conditions, grab some merch, and send us a message and connect with all the other shows on the Pokemon Professor Network. All right, let's. You had some news you wanted to share with us, and then we'll talk about this. Apparently, there's a Lugia EX box you just told me about, and I'm very confused about it.
Yes.
Because I didn't know that there was a Lugia box coming out.
Yeah, so, you know, we don't always talk about new products, but this one struck me as odd. Okay, so we know we love Poke. They always talk about the new products, but this one I was like, wait a minute, what? So, Lugia EX and Latias EX Premium Collection. There's also a Mimikyu EX and Alchemy EX Premium Collection, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Look at this thing. First off, it's the Lugia EX that was printed in the, you know, that super premium classic collection. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yep. No, this is Prismatic Evolution, right?
Yeah, and it was not printed in Prismatic Evolutions. So a card that was never in Prismatic is getting a Prismatic stamp.
No, this isn't Prismatic. I have that.
Is it?
Yeah.
And
I'm 90% sure. Yeah, Prismatic.
So we're gonna type in Lugia EX.
Yeah, Prismatic Lugia right there.
Oh.
Buy it now, $3. Number 82 out of 131.
Okay,
yeah, I've pulled like several of those. Also, speaking of Prismatic, Tuesday, September 30th, if this comes out before then, go to your local Sam's Club or be online and ready, because they will have them in store and online. All right, continue, Justin.
Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know about these stamped card boxes.
I just think it's frustrating, because like you're not going to be able to find these. It's like, oh hey, look, a collection box with all these crazy assortments of packs. You still can't find Destined Rivals. So how about just focusing on printing sleeve boosters and stuff that shouldn't be ripped off the shelves immediately that when somebody sets it down. You know, like this Latias EX with the stamp is from Surging Sparks. Is there even any Surging Sparks in this pack? I mean, I only see Destined Rivals and the Mega Evolutions. So and there's no Prismatic in this.
There's not even any Prismatic in this set.
No. So it's like, why? This doesn't make any sense in any capacity.
No.
At all. Like
the only thing that excites me, I mean, the box itself would be exciting, but the Surging Sparks stamped Latias EX is like a nice flex for your deck when you want the free retreat. But the Skyliner
but that's
ability,
That's the thing. These promos, they're not going to print a whole bunch of these promos. So these stamped promos are going to be more expensive and more rare and go for a lot more dollars. You know, it's just frustrating. And it's like, then they have the smaller versions, and this one says Surging Sparks with the Latias in it, but it has 3 Destined Rivals and 3 Journey Together. And then the smaller Prismatic Lugia has 3 Journey Together and 3 Destined Rivals.
Oh, I didn't realize there was multiple sizes of this set.
Yeah, and it looks like there's 2 versions. So it looks like the first one, the Lugia and the Latios, or Latias is going to be the 5 Destined Rivals and the 5 Mega Evolutions, but the Mimikyu and the Alcremie is going to be two Surging Sparks, two Temporal Forces, Journey Together.
That Twilight Masquerade?
Or Twilight Masquerade. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sets.
This is wild. I mean, this would be fun just for the amount of different sets that are supposedly going to be in it. But
so I think the chase here is going to be the Mimikyu.
Oh, here we go.
Because they're less desirable Pokemon, but they're more variety in packs.
Yeah, 1, 2,
whereas
3, 4, 5,
10,
6, 7. 7 different sets because it's Mega Evolutions, Destined Rivals, Journey Together, Surging Sparks, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade. I'm dumb. I can't count. It was 6.
You're not dumb. You're just not as bright. I'm kidding.
So they're coming out October 17th for $50 each. I guess it's worth it.
I guess what like
depends on pull rates,
knowing how insane the market is and how much product is just gone from the second it gets put into the stores. How do they deal with Black Friday and Christmas and all of this? Like, I don't.
Honestly,
it doesn't make any
discount
sense.
any of it. Don't discount any of it.
Like, I can only imagine them putting like Pokemon cards in our Black Friday, because if you don't have Pokemon cards in your Black Friday, no one's going to want to go to your store. And then if you put it in there, there's going to be a wall of people trying to break down the doors just to get it. What happened to the good old days when you could get like the Jirachi big giant box with all the cool different packs? And yeah, I don't know. I'm so like upset with the way everything is right now. It's like I vend at shows, but I don't like. I'm like opening up packs if I buy them. Like I'm opening like Prismatic. Ash and I just open it. I understand the anger that probably sends to people like listening, but like it's fun watching Ashton's face when I pull out the big giant collection. He's like, "What? No way, Dad!" And I'm like, "Yes way, dude." I was like, "I found it, and we're gonna rip it." And he gets so excited. It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling.
A good family connection with that there.
And it's like Chanel jumps in on it. She'll open packs with us. Like it's fun, and it's not like I'm not, if it's retail, that's okay for me. I'm not going above and beyond. Like I'm not paying, but like the only time that I paid buco bucks for these Prismatic cards was when you were up here.
Yeah.
At that one show.
Yep.
And how many packs did I buy? I think it was just 4.
Was it 4? Is it 2? Okay. It was 2 or 4.
I don't know. All I remember is that I paid in a pack. Was it 15 a pack? I think I spent that.
I think so.
Like that, and that hurts. But they're in like what's crazy is that the packs are still $10 to $12 a piece, and they have not come down from that. And it's crazy because you can buy the big 14 pack, thing from Sam's Club for $55, and then turn around. You can literally walk out the door, and one of the people that's just standing out there waiting to like go back in and try to like wear a different mustache or a hat or a different t-shirt to try to get more. Which I got mine and I left. But I did sit in there. I sat and I just people watched, because it was just like, it was wild to see so many people like, yeah, man, they got him. Like it was just, you could tell, like, it's just go home. Why are you like hanging out in the parking lot? Just go. Like, you got your product, now leave. Stop trying to like get other people to buy it for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I felt like was happening. I don't know that for a fact, but
Yeah.
that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like and felt like. And you could tell, like, people were just, like, in the store and just, like, kind of, like, pretending to walk around, but they know that, like, they're at the service desk. But shout out to my Sam's Club. They are so kind and so understanding, and they understand that, like, these things are hard to get. So they finally limit on. Now it's 2 per, whatever membership. So you can't buy more even if you've got it. So it's, I don't know. It's like immediately online. You look, like, you can look immediately. You could sell it for twice what you bought it for. So people are just like, they see stuff like that and they're just like, I'm going to buy it, sell it immediately. Buy it, sell it immediately. Sorry, that stuff just rubs me the wrong way. So, all right, Justin.
So
the government
the last
rips
thing,
off Pokemon.
the last thing I wanted to talk about. It's so strange. We just have to talk about it. I came across it on, what was it, on Twitter, and then it was posted up on PokeBeach, and now we're not going to get into politics. This is just purely reporting the news here. But the U.S. Department of Homeland Security put up a video and posted some images promoting their ice raids. I get it, some of the ice raid things are pretty bad. So we're just talking about just like, it just came across as weird how they're really like using the Pokemon franchise to support this. I was like, what are we looking at? Now, if you want to watch the video, I'll put a link. They basically intercut an actual raid on someone's house where they blow down the door with the Pokemon theme song, that Jason Page sings.
I want to be the very best.
I was just like, what are we watching here? I thought it was like a parody account or like some fake account, but I'm like, no, this is the legit U.S. government Homeland Security. Then they went above and beyond and made these cards. And these cards, they all are kind of similar. They have a set stamp saying worst of the worst. They have 1 HP.
Which is hilarious, by the way. I mean, like, again, politics aside, like, worst of the worst. Like,
and then they have,
and then it doesn't have an ability. It has a crime.
The crime is the ability. And then they describe the crime. And then instead of like, a basic or a set, it just says illegal. And it has these people's actual names. I hope these aren't real people, but maybe it is. Oh, and the worst part, it says it has weakness, and they put an ice symbol. I'm like, no! It's so bad. It is so bad. And then it just says, gotta catch them all, where it's supposed to be, like the height and
their
the weight
height,
and stuff.
weight, yeah.
And I was like,
but I think that is their real name, because it says
that's the crime
Houston
that they did. We're not gonna say the crime.
Yeah. A 44-year-old criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, on September 19th. That's so wild. That is just insane.
But no,
I can't believe they did that.
There was a follow-up article to this talking about how Pokemon kind of responded to it, saying they're not going to pursue legal action or anything. Or I guess it was a former. Let me pull this back up. There's another PokeBeach article that says, in a rare move, TPCI has issued a statement after the U.S. Homeland Security appropriated Pokemon content to promote ice raids. It says, in quote, we are aware of a recent video posted by the Department of Homeland Security that includes imagery and language associated with our brand. Our company was not involved in the creation or distribution of this content, and permission was not granted for the use of our intellectual property. That's all they said.
That's wild.
Yeah, let's see. The Department of Homeland Security has faced mounting criticism over the use of copyrighted material. Just yesterday, talking about a comedian tweeted a clip who was requested to delete it. I'm curious if the DHS tweet is still there. Okay, it has been taken down. Okay.
So that's one of those. Okay, it happened. They
It's
took
one of
it
those
down.
it's one of those like viral moments. There's this weird stuff that happens in the Pokemon industry, especially when it's become as popular and into the zeitgeist as we are right now. Weird
Yes.
stuff like this happens. Again, not promoting any political things. I just felt compelled to talk about how weird that was.
Yes. It was very strange. All right, Justin. Was that a show? I think that was a show.
It was a show.
All right. So if you want to email us, you can email us specialconditions@pokemonprofessor.com. You can leave us a voicemail. You can text us. You can send us a picture. 732-835-8639. And remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Okay.